Okay, dear friends, shall we start? Shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Was it, I know that it was very boring, even for me.
Yes, sir. No, sir. It was wonderful, sir.
Because, see, the very nature of the topic is like that. What to do? There are many things to discuss. It needs 4 to 5 sessions, but within 2 hours, it is very difficult. That is why I'm just going by slides. Okay. Anyhow, let us try our level best. Don't feel very bad. So all these things I've been telling, I can only read and repeat the things. Okay. I've already told you these issues. It's a revolutionary approach. Then preparing 21st century workforce, promotes vital skills, and which are the skills, problem solving, critical thinking, creativity, all these things. And nurturing well-rounded students. Well-rounded means all those students who are very good in content, methodology, practical skills, theoretical knowledge, everything should be known. Then emphasizes or giving importance to vocational education, training to bridge education with employment. This is very, very important. Ultimately, what is that we want from NEP is our children or Indian students, soon after they finish their education, should get an employment to live. Otherwise, education is of no use. Something like that. Yeah. Then equipping students with practical skills. I told you industry-specific knowledge. Industry-specific knowledge. Very important. So all these things are there. Then, see, earlier we used to say before 1900, literates, one who knows reading, writing, arithmetic. They were called literates. But now, literates in the modern age is literates related to digital competency, digital literacy, that is called. So these skills which are there in front of you, dear friends, they are very, very important. Very important. You can have a snap on these things, see whether these things are there in your children or not. ICT is a must. Today, my dear friends, no employment is done without 2 tests. ಎರಡು ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾಡೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಯಾವುದೇ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆದ್ರೂ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಎನಿ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್. ಒಂದು ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಸ್. At least MS Office agidya, MS Word, MS Excel, MS PowerPoint. So these 3 are there or not. Second thing is, how is their communication skills using English? Okay. So did you understand? Sorry for the break. 2 things are very important. Even among the aged professionals, we are looking into this. So those who have already completed 45 years, 50 years, do you have multilinguistic skills? One, talking to people in Kannada, which is the mother tongue, or any other mother tongue. Then one national level language, that may be Hindi, and one foreign language that is normally English, something like that. So people having more and more linguistic skills are more employed these days. French, German, Spanish, etc. And computer literacy, knowing how to handle computers. We are good in handling mobiles, but we may not be very good in handling computers. So these are called ICT and life skills. Please understand. ICT based skills, which are called digital skills, along with life skills. Leadership, communication, critical thinking, creative thinking, teamwork and collaboration, problem solving, decision making, analytical thinking, resiliency, powered with professionalism and strong work ethics. Very, very important. I have already told you about these skills, but not only these skills, but there should be some professionalism, vritti parate irbeku. Strong work ethics, that is also very important. Okay, so like that. So NEP 2020, what is doing it for? Skill development, industrial revolution, very well. After that, there is an increasing demand for youth and domain expertise. Now, these are the words I want you to know. Domain expertise means whichever the area you have taken for studies and training, you should have expertise related to that domain. For example, you want to work for real estate. That is also one of the vocations now. So whatever the expertise that you need to conduct, to have, to deal with the people, for real estate, you should have. Domain expertise. I am a teacher. Teacher related expertise I should have. Communication skills, content skills, pedagogic skills, human interrelationship, all life skills related to handling students. So all these things should be there. That is called domain expertise. ಒಂದು ನಿರ್ದಿಷ್ಟವಾದ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಅರ್ಹತೆ, ಯೋಗ್ಯತೆ, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪರ್ಟೈಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಆತರ. With digital literacy, digital means I should be able to handle computers. I should know how to search for information. I should know how to Google search. I should know how to handle websites. Okay, so you need to have domain expertise along with digital skills and industry relevant skills, whatever the industry you are joining. So these things are explained here. Next one is SBE, skill based education. Okay, under National Skill Development Mission. So according to NEP, these are the changes that we are seeing. We have started giving skill based education in all the schools and colleges. Okay, learners are equipped with practical abilities. They are given a lot of opportunities to with hands-on experience. The aim of National Skill Development Mission. So ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಬಹಳ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟು, ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. Under the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, it is to ensure that youth in India are trained at the highest global standards according to NEP in order to enable them to access employment opportunities abroad. This is also very important. On one side, we are inviting foreign universities to establish their education system in India and give training to our Indian students with their levels so that our Indian students shine anywhere. On the other hand, what? See, we are sending our children to other countries where they are trained. So this should stop. You may not believe, many countries in the world, they are earning lot of income. Their economic development is mainly based on Indian students. I do not know whether you know it or not. Nearly 25 to 30% of GDP of a particular country depends on Indian students. If you take the example of Canada, see, by and large, it depends on students of other countries. So in that case, why not India? India should attract people from other countries. So this is what one of the visions is. So conventional content-loaded curriculum with rote learning practices is slowly shifted to holistic learning, and it advocates a creative and multidisciplinary curriculum that focuses equally on other subjects like humanities. Humanities means social science, then arts, languages, etc. Sports. One of my client, he wanted to study a particular course in Mumbai. He traveled all the way from Bangalore to Mumbai to pursue a course in fitness trainer, something like that. So he wanted to become fitness trainer for national level teams, and the salary is very high. He said, I want to travel across the world along with a team. So physiotherapist for a particular team. So such kind of professions are increasing in number now. So humanities, sports, fitness, well-being languages, then culture, fitness, well-being ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಕಾಮ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲಿ. Well-being ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ very well, it is something related to health and fitness. Once again, languages, culture, arts, etc. apart from science and mathematics. So gone are those days. Sumati madam, helmet ತೆಗಿರಿ, ಕೇಳಿಸಲ್ಲ ನಿಮಗೆ. Okay, please remove the helmet, you can't hear. See, apart from science and maths, all these things are also very, very important. So multidisciplinary approach ಅಂತ ಆಗಲೇ ಕೇಳಿದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ, ಅದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ. NEP 2020 has broken the shackles of subject choices being limited to traditional domains. science, commerce, engineering, medical, something like that. It allows for cross-sectional course selection and gives students the opportunity to enhance their core skills. So it is strongly supporting vocational education. All these things I have already told you. And 3 types of skills, my dear friends, please know it. Please know all these things. One type of skills is called functional skills. Please remember, NEP has taken care of providing 3 types of skills for all the students for a successful career. One is called functional skills. Now, these are the abilities or talents inherited at birth, inherited from the parents. Okay, like plumbing or whatever it is. Hindian kaladalli bartittara varnashrama paddhati athara. Developed through experience. Remember, functional skills means they have got trained from their parents. They have been practicing since childhood days. So they have got a lot of experience and learning. Okay. Then self-management skills. That is like behaviors developed, being energetic, determined, resourceful, like this. Then special knowledge skills. Skills related to knowledge of work, like skills related to accounting, skills related to catering, skills related to real estate, like that. So these are the 3 types. One is functional skills, which are inherited from parents and became very expertise because of experience under the guidance of parents. Then self-management skills. These are the behaviors developed through learning. These are acquired. These are acquired from the environment and people and conditions. Okay. Then third one is knowledge-based special skills. So whatever we are working, skills related to that. So vocational education, I have told you already. Revamping of vocational education means again we have connected, we have blended vocational education with regular education. Every student in the, whether it is CBSE school or state school at primary level or secondary level, should select 1 or 2 courses related to skill. And it is also becoming a mandatory paper, remember. Okay, so we know vocational courses in all bachelor degree programs, it is there 4-year multidisciplinary bachelor programs. We call it honors. According to NEP, 4 years bachelor degree undergraduation level with honors. NEP 2020 has established a specific objective of introducing skilling and vocational education to 50% of school students by 2025. Another 2 years. Yeah, please. Another 2 years, nearly 50% of student population should undergo vocational education, and almost all 100% students by 2030. And another 7 years, every child will undergo vocational education. Okay, so all these things have been explained here in these slides related to vocational education. I don't want to continue that. Vocational education will be integrated. That is also, I have already told you. It goes hand in hand with all the academic papers and courses. To achieve this objective, secondary schools will have to collaborate with industrial training institutes. Look at this. All our secondary schools means high schools and PU colleges. They will have tie-up with ITIs. Imagine the scenario in the next decade. ಮುಂದಿನ ಒಂದು ದಶಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ, ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ನೋಡಿ. ಇದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬಹಳ ಕಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಅಂತ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಪಾಲಿಟೆಕ್ನಿಕ್ಗಳು, ITIಗಳು, ಲೋಕಲ್ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿಗಳ ಜೊತೆ ಟೈಅಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ ಲ್ಯಾಬೋರೇಟರೀಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಬಿ ಸೆಟ್ ಅಪ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಬಿ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟೆಡ್ ಇನ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಎ ಹಬ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸ್ಪೋಕ್ ಮಾಡೆಲ್ ವಿಚ್ ವಿಲ್ ಅಲೋ ಅದರ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ಸ್ ಟು ಯೂಸ್ ದ ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟಿ. ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್ಸ್ಗಳಿದ್ರೆ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಕೂಡ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ತಗೊಳ್ಬಹುದು ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಸೊ ಹೈಯರ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ವೊಕೇಶನಲ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಸೊ ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟೋಲ್ಡ್ ಯು. NCIBE I told in the previous slides. So this is about that. Sometimes there is overlapping because of the draft. Okay, so general education and vocational education ಅಂತ ಎರಡು ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ಮೇಲೆ. ಅದು ಇನ್ಎವಿಟಬಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಈಗ. ಫೈನ್. ಸೊ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ leads to economic development, everybody knows. So three main types of skill development ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೂರು ತರ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಇದು ಒಂದು ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಕೂಡ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್, skill development naturally enhances the economic development of a country. ಅದು ಪಕ್ಕಾ ಗ್ಯಾರಂಟಿ. Why Korea, why Japan today, Germany, France, Italy, America? Of course, India is beating all of them and India is becoming fifth one now. Japan has moved to fourth one from third position. China, America, then Germany, Japan, and then India. See, how was India, or where was India 20 years back or 10 years back? Where is it now? Where it will be? Okay, so all these things you need to compare. So skill development definitely reduces unemployment problems and underemployment problems. Anybody knows what underemployment is? Just a simple question. Any of you? Pradeep, can you tell me? Anantramu sir?
Sir, in process of employment.
Underemployment.
Just like underdeveloped. India is the also underdeveloped country. Like that.
Okay.
Under it.
No, madam. Sundara madam, it's not like that. See, unemployment means having no employment. Okay. Magu galate ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಯಾರ್ದೋ ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು. Unemployment means no employment. With education, there is no job for him. He is at home. Underemployment means I have studied more, but I am working for a low profile job. Like, for example, a second division clerk is appointed on the basis of second PU, but I have got postgraduate degree.
Sir, voice break ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ.
Though, okay. ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? How is it now?
Hello?
Yes.
Hello? Voice break ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ sir.
ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ?
Voice break ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ. Voice break ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ.
Okay. ಕೆಲವರು ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತಾರೆ. Any problem now?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಇದೆ.
ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಇದೆಯಾ? Okay. See, underemployment ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ
in the middle.
Having more education, working for a low profile job. See, I am having postgraduate degree, but I am working as a clerk who can be appointed at PU level only. So that is called underemployment. So skill development increases productivity and improves standard of living. That is very important. Quality of life is very important. So three main types of skill development. Please understand this. There is something called upskilling, cross-skilling, and reskilling. All these are new thoughts. And these are inevitable thoughts. ಅನಿವಾರ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಇವನ್ನ ನಾವು ನೋಡಲೇಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. Upskilling ಅಂದ್ರೆ you are working as a professional. So there are some more skills which have come to your profession. You have to improve those skills. Say for example, you have done your B.Ed, you have become a teacher. You are working as a teacher. But still you need to improve a lot of skills related to teaching. Somehow you have been appointed as a teacher. So if you improve skills related to teaching, even as a teacher, only after becoming a teacher you are improving that. That is called upskilling. I am learning cooking. Okay, I know how to cook, but still I should develop some skills related to cooking. That is called upskilling. Cross-skilling means learning new skills for the current role. Say for example, I am working as a teacher now. So new skill is computer related skills. Say for example, how content can be digitalized, developing digital content. ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಭಾವಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತೇನೆ. I am only a teacher. I have not learned these things. Currently I am a teacher, but now I have to learn new skills. Earlier these skills were not there. Somebody is talking, please avoid talking. I don't want to mute others because interaction should be there. I want you to know the difference between upskilling and cross-skilling. Upskilling means improve your skills in the current role itself. Cross-skilling means learn newly added skills related to your profession. Reskilling means learn new skills to move on to a new role. Earlier, you were working as an administrator, teacher. Now you have been promoted to headmaster or principal. Now you have to learn administrative skills. So if you learn administrative skills to become the principal, then it is called a reskilling. I hope you understand. So the same teacher improving their skills is called upskilling. Learning new skills for teacher only, it is called cross-skilling. So now you must be knowing about Pradhan Mantri Youth Training Program. It is a flagship scheme, PMKVY, Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana. So that is also there you are seeing in India, it is going on. It is a skill development initiative scheme of the Government of India for recognition and standardization skills. It was launched in the year 2015. You should know this, 8 years back. Okay, in New Delhi. The scheme offers cost-free industry-related skill training to unemployed youth and school college dropouts to make them fit for employment. Please understand that this is very, very good initiative from the central government. So Pradhan Mantri Youth Training Program. So every school dropout or anybody who has stopped his education will be given training with a stipend, and even some campus interviews or placement will also be there. The scheme offers valid certification and a Skill India card. So there are many people who are getting it, on the basis of which the candidates can apply for jobs and earn a livelihood. Even without education, with the training on these skills, they can join any industries or any employment sectors. So that is Pradhan Mantri Yojana. The objective of this skill certification scheme is to enable Indian youth to take up industry relevant skill training that will help them secure a better livelihood. Okay, so the statistics nodi ಎಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ. Updates to December 2023 updates idu 3 months back. Nodi ee scheme ge how many students were enrolled? I want everybody please look at the screen. So ನೀವು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬಹುದು. ನೀವು ಈಗ ಎಷ್ಟು, you can see 145, I mean ಎಷ್ಟು 14 crores 52 lakhs 65,716 candidates were enrolled. 14.5 crores, out of which training was given to 1 crore 37 lakhs. Then again, among 1 crore 37 lakhs, 1 crore 24 lakhs students were assessed, examined, out of whom 1 crore 10 lakh students are given certification, and 24 lakhs 51,000, 24.5 lakh students have been appointed. Nodi enrollment estittu 14 lakhs, 14.5 lakhs enrollment alli. Okay, I mean 1 crore 45 lakhs. Please don't make noise. 14 crores students were enrolled, out of which now 24 lakhs 51,000 students are placed. Now this is only an initiative, beginning. 14 ಕೋಟಿ ಜನ ಎನ್ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರು, 24-25 ಲಕ್ಷ ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಈ ಸ್ಕೀಮ್ ಮೂಲಕ. So these are the updated statistics. So the scheme offers 3 types of training. Short-term training, that is called STT. Then recognition of prior learning. Recognition of prior learning andre before they take up the job, they can be trained. Special project ಗಳ ಮೂಲಕನೂ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲನೇಷನ್ ಇದೆ ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ. Now I think because of shortage of time, I think I have to run through this. Short-term training is given for the benefit of Indian youth who are either school or college dropouts or unemployed. Okay. Then apart from providing training according to the National Skill Qualification Framework, one framework itkondu ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಸ್ ಗಳನ್ನೇ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡುವಂಥದ್ದು. ಅದರಲ್ಲೂ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಸ್, ಎಂಟರ್ಪ್ರಿನರ್ಶಿಪ್, ಫಿನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಡಿಜಿಟಲ್ ಲಿಟ್ರಸಿ, ಇದೆಲ್ಲವೂ ಕೂಡ ಇದೆ. ದೆನ್ PRL ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಕಾಂಪೋನೆಂಟ್. ಇದು It focuses mainly on individuals engaged in unregulated sectors. Unregulated ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನೋ ಅಲ್ಲಿ PF ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಆಮೇಲೆ like informal sectors ಗಳವು, temporary sectors, no job security, no stability, no authentication, all these things. Okay, ಅಂತ ಸೆಕ್ಟರ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋರಿಗೆ ಅದು ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಕೂಡ ಅವರು ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ಲಾಟ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ದಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟೇಟ್ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಏರಿಯಾಸ್. ಸೊ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಅಟಾನಮಸ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಟ್ಯುಟರಿ ಬಾಡಿ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಅವುಗಳನ್ನ ಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಹೋಲ್ಡರ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಅವ್ರ ಮೂಲಕ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಕೊಡುವಂಥದ್ದು ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಎನಿ ಗ್ರಾಜುಯೇಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಎನಿಬಡಿ ಹೂ ಈಸ್ ಅನ್ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯ್ಡ್ ಆರ್ ಎನಿಬಡಿ ಹೂ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಡ್ರಾಪ್ ಔಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ, ಈಸ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ ಟು ದೀಸ್ autonomous bodies or statutory bodies for a project. So through the project they will learn ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಲೈಫ್ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಬಹಳ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ. ಯು ನೋ ವೆರಿ ವೆಲ್, ಲೈಫ್ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಅನ್ ಇಂಟೆಗ್ರಲ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಅವರ್ ಲೈಫ್. ಎನಿಬಡಿ ನೋಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ ಇಸ್? ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ? ಜೀವನ ಕೌಶಲ್ಯಗಳು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಿರ್ಬೋದು? ಲೈಫ್ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಸ್. ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ದೀಪಕ್
ಸರ್,
ಹಾ,
ಲೈಫ್ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಟೈಮ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇದು ಒಂದು ಸೇರಿದೆ.
That is one example of life skill. What I am asking is, what is the meaning of life skill? Snehalata madam.
So the skills which are essential to lead the life.
Very good.
Life skills.
Excellent. The skills which are essential to lead a satisfactory life. In fact, actually these are psychological competencies which enable us to understand the situation, accept the situation, and we show adaptive behaviors for a new challenge, for a suddenly happened problem. See, many a times we come across sudden changes, sudden problems, sudden challenges, suddenly some death in the family, we unexpectedly fall into some problems. So how do you manage that? So you need to accept the situation, adapt yourself to that, use your thinking skills. These are also called psychological competencies. Adjust well and solve the problem. So these are called life skills. Now you can see the definition on the screen. The abilities for adaptive and positive behavior that enable individuals to deal effectively with the demands and challenges of everyday life. See, there is something called resistance to change. Many people do not want changes to happen because they will be present in comfort zone. Please do not teach your children to be always in comfort zone. Make them easily accept without any resistance any new challenges or anything like that. Okay. So importance of LSC, you know very well. All life skills are so important, and you can see the list of skills. You please read the skills and give marks out of 100. Dr. Prakash sir, please ಈ ಕಡೆ ನೋಡಿ, ನೀವು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದ್ಸರಿ. 3 categories of skills are known to us. Anybody can tell me this? 3 categories of skills: thinking skills, personal skills, and interpersonal skills. Thinking skills ಅಲ್ಲಿ creative thinking, in Kannada we say ಸೃಜನಾತ್ಮಕ ಚಿಂತನೆ, thinking in a different way, unique way, novel way. Critical thinking, ವಿಮರ್ಶಾತ್ಮಕ ಚಿಂತನೆ, what is right, what is wrong, what is to be done, what is to be avoided. Problem solving, ಸಮಸ್ಯೆ ಪರಿಹಾರ. Okay, decision making, taking some decisions out of many parallel opportunities. Then personal skills, self-awareness. Self-awareness means what do you know about yourself? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What opportunities do you have to convert each weakness into a strength? And what barriers do you come across? Now this is called SWOT analysis. So coping with stress, coping with emotions. You may not believe, my dear friends, there are many children who cannot handle stress, stress management. Every day at least 1 or 2 clients I have, who cannot manage their stress, especially during examination days. Then interpersonal skills, mainly effective communication, cooperation, coordination, being empathy. Empathy ಅಂತಂದ್ರೇನು? Understanding others by placing us in their place. Interpersonal relationship, how to manage relationship with others. See, all these are called core life skills, which are also called global core life skills. And these are enlisted by World Health Organization. Please understand. ನೀವೇ ಇದನ್ನ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಅನಾಲಿಸಿಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. How many marks you can give to yourself? Out of 10, how is your creativity? Do you give 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Have you done anything creatively in life? Do you expect your children to be very creative? Then critical thinking in a kind of situation which really requires critical analysis. What is right, what is wrong, what step I should take, what should I avoid? These are very important. So like that, all these 10 or 12 skills are very important. Remember, in NEP, lot of scope is given to training of students for these basic skills at least. In the beginning, 10 skills. After that, digital skills. After that, skills related to what? This one, machine learning, machine language, data science, artificial intelligence, all these things are coming up. It cannot be avoided. If our children are not knowing at least the basics of it, they will have a problem later. So that's how we are seeing the things like. So measures to promote skill-based education. I have given you all these things on the slide. Through vocational education, we are doing it. Internship and apprenticeship, project-based learning, technology integration, all these things are going on as measures in NEP. Vocational education, I have already told you, the policy emphasizes the importance of VE and proposes that it should be integrated into mainstream, strongly proposed by NEP. Okay, and it makes every student job ready in the next 7 years. Then internship and apprenticeship, soon after education and training are over, people should be attached to some industries so that they will acquire all practical skills. Project-based learning means, in the last semester of this course, students should take up a research project or field-based project studies so that they understand how is the world going on. Then technology integration is always there. Then entrepreneurship education means soon after education, they will have training. Even in B.Ed, for almost 3 to 4 months, the students should undergo internship like that. Entrepreneurship is different from internship. Internship means training given related to course done. Entrepreneurship andre udyamashilata, special training related to industries, startups. For example, I have completed my engineering degree. What was on my own, what company I can start with? Okay, I have done my tourism course. So can I have a counseling center for tourism? Okay, consultation center, can I operate some tours? So to have startups, to have self-managed systems, we need to have what is called entrepreneurship. So these are all the agencies which are working, like NSDA, National Skill Development Agency, National Skill Development Corporation, NSDC, Directorate General of Training, DGT. Even at state level, we have state skill development missions. So all these things are working with the only one aim of what? Making our children skill-based. Now it's very interesting to know how CBSE schools have imparting skill development courses for their children. So CBSE school ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಇದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ. Introduction of skill course. The schools affiliate to Central Board of Secondary Education. They are doing that. Skill subject ಅಂತ ಒಂದಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ ಇದು. In CBSE schools, your children may be studying in CBSE schools. Please listen to me. In CBSE schools, a skill project, a skill subject may be offered as additional 6th subject along with the existing of 5 compulsory subjects. If any student fails in any subject, in any 1 or 2 subject, like 3 elective subjects are there, science, mathematics, social science, then it will be replaced by the skill subject which he has offered as a 6th subject, and result of class 10th will be computed based on the best 5 subjects. So out of 6, science is there, maths is there, social science is there, 2 languages are there. So again, one special skill subject has to be taken up by a student. Unfortunately, let us suppose a student fails in social science. Then his score in skill subject will be considered, and the best scores of 6 subjects will be taken for promotion. So that means, my dear student, my dear people, here skill subject is also given equal importance as some other subjects. That is the initiative taken in CBSE's course. So there is something related to vocational courses. I have already told you. Now look, in CBSE schools, there are some clubs which are established. Activities are also done. Yavadavadu clubgal nodi. You can go and check it right now. In CBSE schools, it is going on. Skill development clubs are established and skill developmental activities are conducted to foster a culture of practical learning. Robotics clubs. It is there. I have seen personally, I have gone to a number of schools here in Mysore and I have seen that students learn programming, which is a very important digital skill. Basic engineering skills and robotics via hands-on experiences or projects. They have debate and public speaking groups. Once a week, these programs, these groups will organize debate competition, public speaking competition to enhance communication skills among students. Then art and craft clubs to promote creativity and artistic skills. Sports and fitness clubs to promote physical fitness and teamwork. Then there is community service clubs engaging people in rendering services in the community or to gain knowledge about social responsibility and leadership. So these are all the different clubs and activities organized in CBSE schools. So CBSE skill education framework, you can see curriculum integration. Skill-based learning is integrated into the regular curriculum. Then teacher training programs are also being conducted. Teachers are specially trained with respect to the skills, okay, that they have to impart for their children. Assessment and certification. So all the practical skills or developed skills are going to be assessed in equality with other subjects. Industry collaboration. You may just imagine, unimaginable thing is going on here. Students who are studying in CBSE schools at secondary level itself, they are attached to some local industries. And industrial people will come to the schools and they will see that what skills are necessary to be upgraded with. So all these things are going on right from 6th standard. So like that. Then ST through information technology, IT courses are being running in many schools. Even in CBSE schools, there are digital libraries having digital learning resources like e-books, multimedia content, online tutorials, IT skills, etc., etc. Coding and programming is also being trained right from 7th or 8th standard students. ICT curriculum is always there as an integral part of their curriculum. Then CBSE schools have developed collaboration and partnership with local organizations, with government, industries, associations, etc., etc. Skill certification is also given. Okay. Internship and workshops are also being conducted in schools. Financial support is also given by schools for meritorious children. And even students are assessed and feedback is given continuously related to their skills. Continuous assessment is done and all through the academic year. I think some of you must be knowing about continuous and comprehensive evaluation. You know about it, CCA. And CBSE has been practicing CCE since decades. Even the skills which are developed by students, they are also being analyzed continuously. Feedback is given. Performance is being monitored by experts. And even parents are also involved in these things. Then benefits of CBSE students, you can see it, encouragement of enterprise and the startup culture. When the student is in 10th standard or PU itself, they will develop the mindset of startup. So they start feeling soon after my second PU, soon after my graduation, let me start up a particular enterprise or let me give opportunities to others. Let me not work on others, let me give work to others. Now entrepreneurship courses are being given. Startup incubation programs are there. Why it is called incubation program? See, soon after their education, some of them may not be in a position to start up. So incubation means they are gradually trained. Gradually, they are given all kinds of awareness programs. Then after 6 months or 1 year, with all the background experience, he will go for startup. Okay, competitions or challenges, offer entrepreneurship related competitions, challenges are being accepted. Mentorship is also given. You know what is mentor? Who is a mentor? Lingaraju sir? Anybody can tell me who is a mentor? What is mentor system? Padmaja madam?
Teacher ಮತ್ತು students sir.
Mentor anta andre, a mentor is a guide, a mentor is a philosopher, mentor is a hand holder. In every CBSE school, teachers are trained for mentorship. So they will be training, they will be guiding, okay? They will be showing good direction related to skill acquisition.
Problems and other problems.
Yeah, a mentor is nothing but another parent. He stands next to the parent like that. So even mentorship is also going on. So nodi ಎಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ list of skills offered in 8th standard. Do you just believe it? List of skills which are offered in 9th standard, middle school level. Artificial, I just read out, artificial intelligence. Imagine a 6th, 8th, 7th, 8th standard children will learn artificial intelligence right from their high school career. Beauty and wellness, they can become beauty, beauticians, or they can run beauty parlor courses. Design thinking and innovations, developing or designing buildings, etc. Architectural skills. Financial literacy, how to manage finance. Handicrafts, information technology, marketing. Imagine a 7th standard or 8th standard student knowing something about marketing. Earlier, a PU student used to know what marketing is, only in PU level. Now, all these skills are being advanced from PU to high school level. Then mass media, then travel and tourism, coding, which is gaining a lot of importance these days, data sciences, only for 8th standard children, not for 6th, 7th. Data sciences. Varsha madam, are you able to understand? Varsha Dubey madam?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand all these things? What I am saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, augmented reality, virtual reality, digital citizenship, life cycle of medicines and vaccines. These are the micro level employment sectors with super specialized skills. Don't say that employment opportunities are very less. Now these days markets are looking for graduates with micro industry based skill expertise. Micro industry related. Nandan sir, no yawning. Nandan P. Tumma chanagi akkaliಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಪಾಪ ಯಾಕೋ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. Then humanity and COVID-19. In case, in future, if these kinds of diseases or infections or problems like COVID, now if they repeat, how to manage that. Glue pottery, block printing, food technology, food preservation, baking, herbal heritage, khadi, mask making, mass media, making a graphic novel, Kashmiri embroidery, general embroidery, rocket related things, satellites, then application of satellites, all these things. So skill CBSE schools nalli skill related issues hegide anta ನೋಡಿ. The skill modules are of 12 to 15 hours. 12 to 15 hours irutte one course. 70% of the time is dedicated to practicals and 30% for the theory. Okay, bagless days anta karibodu. During these bagless days they can teach all those things. Skill modules ಗಳನ್ನ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನೀವು CBSE ವೆಬ್ಸೈಟ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದೆಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಯೂಲ್ಸ್ಗಳಿದೆ ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು. You can just see the skill modules which are being taught or transacted in CBSE schools. All these points you will get in CBSE blocks. Fine. Then steps taken by the government to boost up skill-based education and NEP. I have told all these things. There are more than 20 central ministries and departments which are working for the Skill India mission. Under that Skill India mission, there are so many departments which are working. Remember, all these things are working as per the guidelines of NEP. I want each one of you to know these things. They are strictly adhering to the standards and guidelines given by NEP. Okay, so all these points are of course transition points. I have already discussed directly or indirectly, same things are being repeatedly projected in different dimensions of NEP. Please understand, I am not repeating it. In different sectors and dimensions of NEP, the same things are being repeatedly reinforced, strongly projected to make people understand we have got less time, but we have got a greater challenge to face. So, like this, employability skill modules are there. These are the mandatory part of the vocational courses, consist of communication skills, self-management skills, ICT related skills, entrepreneurship skills, green skills. Anybody knows what green skills? Anybody knows? Green skills. Any predictions?
How to protect the environment?
Very good, sir. Excellent, sir. Anything that related to environment, agriculture, ecosystem, management of resources, taking care of plants, taking care of animals, protecting our environment from any kind of disasters. Okay. So all these things are called green skills. See, many people do not know. Today, a student who has graduated doesn't know how to make a potted plant. How to plant a plant. Okay. Now, nobody knows about it. Nobody knows how food comes to their plate. How is a paddy seed becomes a paddy plant? How it comes in the form of rice to his plate? Many people do not know what all the different processes that have undergone here. So these are called green skills. So the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship is there, MSDE, in association with the Ministry of Education, implementing the Skill Hub initiative. Skill Hub means skill training centers are there and many community schools will go and get trained over there. Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Vijana 3.3 has come, 4 has come now. Okay, 5th generation, 4th generation, like that, no? So now we have PMKVY 4. So same thing. Now here I have told you again, this has been highlighted. And there are so many skills which are given in addition to this: store operation assistant, domestic IT executive, operators, security field, unarmed security guards, automotive field, automotive service technicians, then financial marketing, business correspondent, tour guidance, say Department of Tourism or Introduction to Tourism. He can become assistant to tour operators, he can become a tour guide. In the field of beauty and wellness, one can become a beauty therapist. In the field of agriculture, one can become crop cultivator. In the field of food production, one can become assistant chef. See, in standard hotels, chefs are given salary like 1 lakh, 1,50,000, 2 lakhs, something like that. Very recently, I had been to a hotel, which is, one star hotel. There, the chef was telling his salary is 1,19,000 rupees per month in international hotels, intercontinental hotels, like that. So you may not be able to see because this is a very comprehensive list, which I have just got it for your this one. So hundreds of skills are there. But remember, SD in higher education institutions, that is all the more important. We are coming slowly to the end of it. Artificial intelligence and machine learning. Now, these are the things which are becoming more important these days. Artificial intelligence and machine learning. Artificial intelligence and robotics. IoT, Internet of Things. Industrial IoT, smart cities. Okay, in those smart cities. So how smart cities are developed? For that, what industrial network is to be there? How it has to be planned? These are the things which are coming up. Now, you know very well that smart cities are coming up everywhere. So how to design a smart city? You need artificial intelligence and machine learning for that. You need data science also. So such kind of skills are becoming very prominent in the days to come. Data science and analytics. Nowadays, there is a very wide shift from normal or conventional engineering courses like electrical, then mechanical, civil. They are gradually getting modified into or getting modified, of course, through the application of data science. And many people want to pursue their engineering in data science and analytics. Cloud computing is yet another course which is having a lot of demand. Then virtual reality, augmented reality, extended reality. You must be knowing about graphics, animation. Most of the movies today, they are what? Shooting is very less, but graphics and animations are more. Lavanya madam, are you able to understand? Lavanya madam? Dr. Lavanya?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Where are you from?
Yes, sir. Sir, I'm from Shimoga, sir.
Okay, okay. I hope all of you are understanding. I'm just talking to one person in about 5 to 10 minutes. So cyber security and digital forensics. Now these days, application of these things are becoming extremely high. Then 5G connectivity, it goes up to 6, 7, something like that in the near future. Digital fluency and digital transformation. Industrial automation and robotics process automation. Now remember, robotics, of course, on one side, like artificial intelligence, is very good, but slowly it is replacing human beings. So on one side, we want to teach all these skills to people, and on the other side, employment problems may be more. I do not know what would be the fate later. Electronic systems designs, electronic manufacturing, basic coding in computing languages, then computer aided designing, CAD. So without CAD, these days, no employments in private sectors. Then CAM, computer aided manufacturing. CAD is a very important course. Anybody can just do that in any streams of professions. Then mechanical tooling and processes, that is called mechatronics. Then architectural drafting, basic 3D designs. Now these are quite old, of course. Now 3D designs we had seen already 10 years back. Even the whole house, if you want to construct a house, the planning of the whole house in 3D design will be given to you within 2 or 3 days. So when you operate that, you feel that you are already living in the home. You can take an entry, you can move, you can decide everything, designing of home, coloration of walls, flooring, everything will be done based on these 3D designs. So building information modeling, BIM anta helteve, 3D printing, electricians, electricals and electronics, these are all quite conventional ones. Of course, there is a lot of demand for these courses here. Now remember, these professional courses are being trained. Okay, mobile communication, mobile repairing and basics of DTH installation. Remember, these days they are all very costly. Imagine after 10 years, the whole society will be full of these professionals. So the cost of your repairing or whatever it is becomes less. Now today, even if a tap is not working, if you invite a plumber, he would ask you for 500 rupees or 600 rupees. A doctor will charge you more. Any professional will charge you more these days because they are less in number. Lot of demand is there. But if more and more people are coming up to the industry with industry specific skills, they will charge you less. That's all. Okay. Then digital marketing is booming up like anything, right? Then health and wellness, it is also going up. Then financial technology, fintech. You noted about the advertisements. There are many colleges which are giving education on fintech. So this is related to digital payments. Then blockchain technology, digital currencies, then financial regulations, drawing them how these things can work later. Fashion technology is of course old, but every day the curriculum is being under change. Fashion designing, then stitching, yogic sciences. Now all these things are there. Even in say higher education institutions, short-term courses are given a lot of importance. Soft skills training is definitely given. Okay. Then basics of startup and entrepreneurship are also being trained in higher education institutions like university departments, etc. Whether it is undergraduate level or postgraduate level, all these things will be an integral part later. Okay, so we are coming to the end of this. I think I'm really not happy because I just went through around 69 to 70 slides, highlighting only few things which are broadly given in the draft, repeatedly and parallelly. I just wanted you to understand that NEP is a boon for us. Think as an educated person. What is the population now? What is the type of curriculum that we have? What our children and students with huge population, 49% of youth with graduation, can they find opportunities later in the near future? Then what is to be done? In what way we can satisfy their needs? And definitely these are the skills which are necessary for each one of them. On one side, technical skills, and on the other side, life skills. So these two should go hand in hand. For that, the existing conventional existing ಸಾಂಪ್ರದಾಯಿಕವಾಗಿರುವ education ಜೊತೆ skill based curricula is mixed or blended, then definitely there is something called holistic development. ಸಮಗ್ರವಾಗಿ ಆಳವಾಗಿ ವಿಶಾಲವಾಗಿ ಪ್ರತಿ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿನೂ ಕೂಡ he will be very good with respect to theory, practicals, and he will have a lot of ideas to have startup, entrepreneurship, then internship. Everything is given a chance, given a place in present curriculum. Let me come to the end of my presentation. I think this was quite laborious because it is basically a theoretical subject. You can ask me any questions if you want. Now it is 4:45. At what time the session ends? At what time the session ends?
5 o'clock, sir.
5 o'clock. So we have got another 10 minutes. If anybody would like to add or ask any questions, please let the questions not be controversial. Okay. You can ask me any questions related to NEP or anything like that. So life skills are very important. I told you, friends. Many people are dying. They are under depression. They lose interest in life. They commit suicides. They depend on others just because they lack what is called life skills. I request each one of you as your friend, well-wisher. Don't think that I'm a resource person here. I am your friend. Your children are our children. So take care of your children. See that these 10 or 12 basic life skills are taught to them. There are fair number of books available in the market about life skills. Ask them to learn life skills through YouTubes. Okay, plenty of blogs are there. Ask them to read books on personal achievement, success stories, failure stories. There are books available on soft skills exclusively. There are books which I have read. Even I am writing a book on life skills, like Pearls of Paradise. That is the title of my book, which is coming up next month. So there also I am keeping youth, Indian youth in my view. No Indian youth, let it be a son, daughter, whoever it is, should undergo depression. No. So for that, these are the 10 skills, minimum 10 skills. Like basically train them to communicate properly. You also learn. I have seen many children, many people, even in engineering and medical colleges. Last week I was in a medical college, and before that I was in a MBA college. Most of the students never used to talk in the class. They know the answers, but they do not know how to articulate. Neither they have language, nor they have ideas, and they are suffering from problems like Nachke, Sankocha, Mujugara, okay? I mean, self-irritation, then lack of confidence, inferiority complex. Now, all these things are being there. So that should be removed from students. So you need to counsel your own children at home, counsel your students in the college or schools, and tell them these are the 10 skills which are very much essential. So basically the most important skill, even today or in the near future, is communication skills, verbal communication and non-verbal communication. In that, language is very important. Knowledge of content is very important. Now, in what way you articulate what you want to tell others. So that is all the more important. Remember, those who are very good in communication skills are having lot many opportunities to get selected in interviews. Today, nobody will look into the marks card. Marks card is only a license card. Nobody looks into how much percentage of children have got. No. How do they speak? What life skills they have? Do they handle situations properly? Event management skills, for example. How a situation is handled by a student or by your son or daughter. So that is very important. Okay. Handling situation with the application of mind, accepting the situation and trying to solve the problem basically needs some psychological competencies, some soft skills, which we can call life skills. I hope you understand. Life skill is basically a soft skill. Not skill. Many of us do not know what skill is. Can anybody help me? Madhuri madam, can you tell me what skill is? Ganesh sir? Yes? Most of you are not on the screen. Suhasini madam? Ella profile photo aagbittidire.
Sir, may I?
Yeah, please. Anybody?
The ability to do something well in a better manner.
Beautiful. Excellent, madam. Excellent. Now, still I can give you some more refined definition on that. Skill is a human competence, basically. It is a human competence necessary to perform a task using minimum time, producing maximum quality. So, execution of a job, consuming less resources, producing a high quality performance. So that is what skill is. Andre kadime samayadalli kadime ಸಂಪನ್ಮೂಲಗಳನ್ನು ಬಳಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಗುಣಾತ್ಮಕವಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ಮಾಡುವುದನ್ನ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. Can I ask one more question? How many different types of skills are there? I have already told you. Basically, two. Hard skills and soft skills. Now, which skills are very important for you? Which is important than other? Which one is more important?
Soft skills.
Why and how? You are correct, madam. Soft skills are very important. Now, people say that both skills are very important. Of course, both are definitely important. But soft skills are a bit more important than the hard skills. You know why? Anybody?
Because of sustainability.
One more.
Because of sustainability.
Okay. Dr. Chidanand?
Am I correct, sir?
Dr. Chidanand, Mariswamy. So remember, without soft skills, hard skills cannot be applied. I can give you number of examples. Okay. Hard skill is, for example, I have to cut a tree. I have to break a big stone and carve a statue out of it. So it needs a lot of physical power. So hard skill that is. But how to break the stone? How to remove unwanted things so that the stone becomes what? A statue requires thinking skills. So without the application of soft skills, hard skills cannot be operated. So please understand, soft skills are very important. Little more important than hard skills. Okay. Now, which are the soft skills that are in demand today? Anybody? One is communication skills. Then
IA.
What is IA, sir? Is it AI or IA?
AI.
Okay. Artificial intelligence. Okay. Now, see, WHO has enlisted some skills now. So one is communication, the other one is empathy, understanding others as our own problem. Okay. Then understanding
Problem solving.
Yeah, problem solving. Understanding
Problem solving.
Yeah. Problem solving. Then interrelationship management, time management, decision making, stress management, managing our emotions. See, all these skills are so important that you see, having all the education, having all the assets, being so rich in life, people die. People cannot enjoy their life. You know why? Because they lack these kinds of basic skills. Now, I have seen in some of the books that in some Western countries, small children are trained with these skills for about a couple of years, then they are admitted to education. Did you understand? So, are we teaching life skills at primary level to children? Anybody? Are we teaching life skills? Manjula madam? Dorababu? Basuraju M? Dr. Suresh? Uma Maheshwari madam? I am seeing only their names and profile pictures. No one is there here.
ಸರ್ ಈಗ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದಕ್ಕೂ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಲೈಫ್ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ ಒಂದು ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಲ್ವಾ?
ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಸರ್. ಸರ್ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ ಸರ್, ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಎ ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್. ಯು ನೋ ವಾಟ್, ಈಗ ಇನ್ಫೋಸಿಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಫಿನಿಶಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ಸ್. ಡು ಯು ನೋ ಫಿನಿಶಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ಸ್? ಸೊ ಫಿನಿಶಿಂಗ್